Hello everyone, I'm Prakriti P, a second year computer science engineering student studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. And today I'm here with a presentation on cybercrimes, which is in the subject of cybercrimes and cyberlaws. So today I'll be discussing the topics: what is cybercrime, what are its types, and what are the examples of cybercrimes, how it has an impact on the victim's life, and how can we report cybercrimes, and also how can we prevent ourselves from cybercrimes. To begin with, I'll start with what is cybercrime. So, a cybercrime is a criminal activity which involves using a computer or a network or network device. So, cyber criminals basically use these cybercrimes to generate profit. Some cybercrimes are also carried out against the computers or devices to directly damage or disable them. So, types of cybercrimes. Here are some of the types of cybercrimes today. I'll be discussing about them. So, first one is cyberbullying, cyberstalking, software piracy, social media frauds, online drug trafficking, electronic money laundering, and cyber extortion, and intellectual property infringement. So the first type of cyber crime is cyberbullying. So what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying basically happens so much nowadays on the social media platforms. If you do not know what is cyberbullying, basically it means a repeated behavior with intent to harm someone online. So people basically bully or harass or also cyber stalk people to bring them down or ruin their reputation or by posting cruel rumors and falsehoods to damage their reputation. So this is basically intentionally done by someone or a group of people online to bring a person down or to harass them. This is one of the type of cybercrime that happens a lot these days, especially to people who are on social media platforms, to people like celebrities, etc. And the second type of cybercrime is cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is something when someone uses an electronic communication or social media or other technology to commit crimes. So it can be defined to use, it can be done through emails, direct messaging, or electronic means to harass, scare, or threaten someone with physical harm. This is one of the type of cybercrime which happens. And uh, and the third type of cybercrime is software piracy. So software piracy is an unauthorized use of or copying or distribution of copyrighted software. So it can be included like unauthorized copying of software programs or purchase which is purchased legitimately, and sometimes even known as end user piracy. So gaining illegal access to the protected software is known as also known as cracking. So software piracy, I can give you an example that we get copyright messages or notifications on YouTube. If you try to download or install something or download somebody's software online which is not for free, and the person has secured it, and the software is something they have been protected. So if you try to illegally try to download it, so that is, I can give you that as an example for software piracy. And the next type of cybercrime is social media frauds. So social media frauds have also been increasing these days, and people, they basically request you as a friend, and they ask you for money. It basically happens more in American TV shows and in America basically. So a fraudster may go to an extent that they can pose one of your friends to send you a phishing link. If you don't know what is phishing link, I'll discuss in the next slides. So they can send you a phishing link which takes you to the fraud malicious site, or where you get frauded. So this is known as social media frauds. This is one of the cybercrimes, and here it's online drug trafficking is also another type of cybercrime, where the phrase drug trafficking, it can be defined as an illegal trade involving cultivation, manufacture, distribution, and sale of substances that are the subject of drug prohibition laws. So, you might expect the concept of online drug trafficking, which is simply an act of engaging in drug trafficking on the internet. So, this is one of the type of drug trafficking. Yeah, online drug trafficking is nothing but manufacturing, cultivation, and distribution of drugs through online. So this is known as online drug trafficking, which also happen these days. And electronic money laundering. So electronic money laundering is one more type of cybercrime, which happens these days, and where the money can be transferred or withdrawn with a little or no residential. So it can be streamed through online auctions, sales, and gambling. The website can be converted into real, unstable, and untraceable clean money by washing money. So this is electronic money laundering. And cyber extortion is a cybercrime where it threats the actors to exploit security vulnerabilities and to breach digital security system and to gain unauthorized access to valuable assets. And these assets range from confidential data to intellectual data, and from that to financial currency and critical infrastructure systems. So this is known as cyber extraction. And intellectual property infringement. An intellectual property infringement is an infringement or violation of an intellectual property right. So there are several types of intellectual property rights, such as copyrights, patents, trademarks, industrial designs, and other trade secrets. Now I'll be speaking about the examples of malware cybercrimes, which is malware attack, phishing attack, distributed DOS attacks. So a malware attack in short can be as a miscellaneous software, which refers to any intrusive software developed from cyber criminals to steal the data or damage or destroy the computers and computer system. So, for example, common examples of malware is viruses, worms, Trojan virus, and spy virus, and adware and ransom virus. And here we come to phishing attack. Phishing attack, it basically refers to the attempt of stealing sensitive information. So this phishing attack, through this phishing attack we can steal any type of information, which includes your username, your password, credit card numbers, bank account numbers, and a bank account information and important data, in order to utilize them and to sell and steal the information. So this is like tricking a victim, just like how a fisherman baits uses a bait to catch a fish. In the same way, the victim can be tricked through traps for in this fishing attack. And next, it's the final example, which is the distributed DOS attack, or distributed denial of service attack, which is a malicious attempt to disrupt the normal traffic of a targeted server, service, or network by overwhelming the target or surrounding infrastructure with a flood of internet traffic. So there's a lot of impact on the victim of a cybercrime. The victims basically after a cybercrime has happened to them, they feel violated and vulnerable, and then they feel vulnerable, and which can also lead to fear, depression, and anxiety. A long-lasting impact on a person, it leads a long lasting impact on a person. It can harm an individual's mental health and also isolate them, and they won't be able to seek help from anyone. And there's a lot of loss of their reputation, which can cause damage to their reputation. So there's a lot of harm through cyber crimes. And so once a cybercrime occurs, how do we report it? So here, as you can see in the slide, 1930 is basically a national cybercrime helpline, where if you are the victim of a financial fraud, you can call this number with the necessary details, such as your name, your contact information, your account number, and also with other along details of their account, and that so that you can transfer the money to. And here's a in the slide you can see the image of a report or application of a cybercrime. So this is how you fill the form and submit it to it, and that's how reporting of a cybercrime is done. So how can you prevent a cybercrime from occurring in your life? So here are some of the tips which I can give you, is that keep your software and operating systems updated, and always remember to keep them updated, and use antivirus softwares to keep them updated. Use strong passwords, never open attachments in spam emails. So and never click on the links in the spam emails and untrusted websites. So do not also give the personal information unless it is secure. Contact companies directly about suspicious requests, and be mindful of which URLs you visit, and keep an eye on your banking statements. So these are some of the tips which I can give for prevent to be secure and prevent yourself from cybercrimes. And now I can conclude that by saying that cybercrimes have indeed are getting a lot of recognition because it deserves it. But however, this cannot be completely stopped easily, or it cannot be restricted so easily. So high likely we can say that cybercrimes and its hackers will continue to develop and and upgrade to stay ahead of the law. So we have to make us safer by following using more cybersecurity. So this is how we can protect ourselves and our privacy in these days. So hopefully all of this presentation